Have you ever seen this message before? Or how about this message? In order to avoid getting that message in the future, you just need to know a few things about Paragon's tabs and subtabs, and maybe one or two things about the wizards. A tab is this creature. For example, this is the residential tab, the residential with acreage tab, the home tab. When you first start in Paragon, only the home tab is active until you start doing searches. Once you start doing searches, you have room for up to 3 subtabs before you get this message. I'm getting this message because I actually have 3 subtabs on the residential tab. So when I first went into the first tab and started filling out my criteria, maybe I got all the way through and pressed the search button. There I have the results on the spreadsheet with 2,526 listings. And then maybe I went to residential and pulled up another tab which gave me a new criteria page. This criteria page could be a completely separate search, so I'll look for sold in Lebanon. And of course, normally I would put in a closing date, but I'm not going to bother. And you can see here that now I have a different sub-tab search with 2,366 matches on it. I've still got the last one open with 2,526. This one has 2,366. And this one that I did a little while ago has 86,303 matches on it. Whoopsie, let me go change the criteria. To do that, I simply hit the word criteria on the sub-tab. Not this one because that's a different search, and not this one because that's another search altogether. So you can see that within the residential search, I have the 3 separate searches going. I'll go to criteria here. Oh, that's why I have so many. There was no criteria in here whatsoever. So I'll do a search here for Silverton pendings, just as an example. I got a match of 3, and so now you can see the 3 separate subtabs. Now, if I want to do a new residential search, I keep getting this error message. You have reached the max number of subtabs. How do I get rid of that? Well, I need to close one of these because 3 is the maximum. Now that I've closed one of the subtabs, you can see here now that I only have the 2 left, the spreadsheet with 2,526 and the spreadsheet with 3. The plus symbol appeared on the subtabs area, which means that I could either hit the plus symbol to add a new search or go search residential, and I've got a new search screen altogether. So that's how you use tabs and subtabs. Now, occasionally you will open what's called a wizard. I'll go to CMA Create Presentation, and people often get frustrated because they say, well, this is a different CMA. I don't want that one. I want a new one. Well, inside a wizard, which CMA is a wizard product, you need to close any individual CMA before you can open a new one. So within the residential search, we could have 3 subtabs, but within a wizard, we can only have 1 going at a time. So now that I've closed that, I could go CMA Create Presentation and get a brand new blank CMA. Can only work on 1 at a time. The only other wizard that you'll need to worry about is in the Contact Manager. When I go to add a contact, I'll be in the wizard environment again, and I'll only be able to work on 1 contact. In this case, right now I'm working on a new contact, 1 at a time. If you've never gotten this message, I think you should.